happy about them. So yeah. We have Stephano from Team Millennium, Baller Zerg from France, versus efTOR, who's pausing the game and demands for 1 minute.
At least he didn't pause before split.
Yeah. I remember that game with Cloud where Bly paused before split. He was like, "Are you retarded? Can't pause before split. Regame." F10N. And then, yeah, that's the thing. Pretty fun. And there's the go after just 15 seconds, so pretty quick minutes in efTOR land. And Stephano probably AFK now? No, there he is. So there we go. Stephano in the bottom right. And in the top right we have efTOR. And I'm of course Drool. With me is GIGABYTE. Welcome to RageQuitTV on this fine Monday evening.
It's Monday?
It's Monday.
Shit, dude, I gotta go. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, I don't have anything planned. My life's too sad for that. But yeah, we're gonna have a nice ZVP here on Typhon Peaks. With Stephano spawn on the bottom right and efTOR spawn on the top right. Now I'm really curious as to what Stephano's gonna do. I would just say he's gonna play standard, but in the last game we saw of him, he took 3 bases in like 6 minutes, but they weren't the normal bases you take.
I don't think it's smart to do that on this map.
You would have to see it, so go watch the VODs.
Oh yeah, right, we're doing VODs now. Right. Well, he could, after all, take the bottom left, but that wouldn't help him positioning-wise. On Metalopolis, it was like an aggressive expand that went unchecked, so this map, not really good plays. Well, unless you, like, expand to the 12, hoping efTOR doesn't notice, but yeah. I wonder, I didn't check efTOR's profile. Oh, I hope he's good, because we can't know, because we're like in the early rounds. But if he's good, then we would see Stephano's, who obviously is like the star in this match, ZVP, and I don't think I have seen too much of it. So we'll see how good he is in this matchup.
Yeah. I mean, he did get to round 4, so he's not, like, too bad, but who knows, maybe use a bracket or something, but not gonna completely count him out like that. He could just be really good, and we don't know of him due to lack of tournament.
Yeah, and that's something I actually, like, while we're just in the beginning of the game, unless something special happens, we're gonna rant about that. So many people are disregarding so many good players that are just like, they aren't on the radar too much, but they like win tournaments left and right, and well, just weekly tournaments, no MLG, but still, like Stephano is one of those. He is around for quite some time, but made a splash lately. But nobody is really knowing him except for the people like us who lurk around in weekly Euro Cups. So somehow a lot of people only appreciate players who play big lands, and even if they win like 6 weekly tournaments in a row against a bunch of other Grandmaster Pro players, they're like under the radar. I don't know. It's kind of annoying me.
Yeah.
There's so many talents out there, really. I hope Stephano like goes to DreamHack or something, or maybe MLG soon. That would be nice, because he's certainly a caliber player for that. As long as he's like ready for LAN environment.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, I remember like browsing or StarCraft last night. Someone was like, "Who the hell is Nurchio?" He just kind of 3-0 Dorzane.
Right?
It's like, how have you not heard of Nurchio?
Nurchio is like the best Zerg in Europe. What's up, dude? Have you been living under a rock, or do you only watch MLG? Sup, man? That's like
so
like
I kind of feel bad for a lot of the European players. I mean, they're kind of known, but I mean, if you look at the American players, like American players are just so much more well known.
Yeah, and they're not even
though like the European players are like winning more tournaments.
Yeah, and that's really sad, because Euro is so based on weeklies, which is good, but there's just not the market for that in America, really. Okay, let's get to the game, as we have Stephano with a bunch of links actually moving. efTOR rather going for a 3-gate expand style with the Stalker. Pretty nice, applied some pressure, and I really like that. I think that's actually what forced those links, so Stephano not too happy. that these guys aren't like 4 more drones. And the Nexus is now going up. efTOR has to be a little bit careful here, but not a big deal. Actually, why isn't he engaging? He's letting the Nexus being cancelled. He could have just engaged the Lings and killed them. Ah! Is he going for it now? Too much DPS on the Lings. Another cancel being forced. Baller play.
It wasn't cancelled.
Huh?
That Nexus was not cancelled. It was actually destroyed.
You sure?
Yes, I'm positive. Went from 230 minerals to 235. Meaning I probed turn minerals.
Wow. QQ.
Yeah.
That's sad, man. efTOR. Look at that probe. It's just standing there in like apathy, close to the Nexus, like, God damn, I failed. Poor probe.
I have failed, ire. So we're gonna have a Stargate coming out for efTOR as well as Hallucination for some scouting. Stephano taking a relatively fast third. He needs to spread the creep over there, which he is doing. He has like 4 or 5 creep tumors going at the same time. But he doesn't have a lair. But since his creep's gonna be spread around, he's gonna have 3 queens that he can just pull all together and be like, yo dog, queen's greater than void ray, dude. Which I'm pretty sure that's what efTOR is gonna get. Void ray, yep, he's going up for the 250 right now, and there we go.
Nice.
And just getting a forge out front for upgrades in cannons and detection.
Do you see what I see at the bottom of efTOR's base? Or at the top of efTOR's ramp, rather? Do you see it? What is this? Is it an Arctic pylon?
I believe it is.
I believe so. Always makes me a bit scared, man. What if roaches appear and kill it? No more gateway production. Just the thing. So efTOR now grabbing that void ray. Do you think he's gonna make more voids? Oh, there's the answer. Okay. No void ray Phoenix, but going for the 2 void rays. That's interesting. I kind of prefer the Phoenix stuff, just because it, I don't know, it has more utility, I feel.
Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, if you get like 3 or 4 Phoenix out after a void ray, you can just lift up all queens and win with like those 3 Phoenix and 1 void ray. Well, 2 void rays can get taken out by 3 queens if there's a transfuse or good micro from the Zerg player. That Phoenix ability, Graviton Beam, just takes out micro involved, so you kind of just deal with the queens altogether quite quickly. It looks like efTOR wants to move out across the map. He's going to send his 2 void rays through this air choke. This air. Yeah, he's just going to send his void rays through air. They're swimming through water right now. And going to start taking out some drones. 1 queen at the natural, probably going to get taken out.
Nope, no, looks like the other queens join her. And that means the void rays are screwed because 3 queens just with too much DPS. 1 and 2 kills on the void rays, just drones. That's nothing that hurts Stephano. In fact, he's going for the counter-attack. Mondragon style here. And oh no! No force fields up in time! And those aren't too good either. Those sentries are going to get taken out unless Stalkers come in. So yeah, barely managing to defend Stephano here. But I think Stephano will continue baiting force fields. Look at that, Link's joining the roaches. I think he has a huge potential for aggression here, but 1 void ray kind of annoying him here. Gets taken out though. So Stephano with a huge lead right now. Has that void ray. Was it a void ray that just died in the natural?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Now there's a gateway in efTOR's base that's not doing anything. It's still a gateway. It's not a warp gate. That might help him a little bit. But he is getting his +1, which will help his zealots against lings. But there's not many lings on the field. Well, actually there is. There's not many zealots on the field. There we go. I was kind of right. And we're gonna have a ton of roaches come out. Stephano is just macroing like a boss. I mean, he has 3 saturated bases, mostly saturated anyways, except his natural. And it's just pushing with this this choke. I mean, usually you will see like the Protoss or Terran pushing through this choke. Not today. Not today.
No, today, and that's what I love, man. That's the new Zerg. Just making units. Why should I make drones all day? The force fields go down. Oh my god, the huge surround. Void Ray is not enough DPS. Don't deal enough DPS to take out those roaches, and Stephano just went for the sentries, takes a little of a back swing and now waits for his other guys to come through, and that's game, ladies and gentlemen. Stephano takes it with a quite convincing Roach Hydra Ling blow here. What a strong attack. I love those timings. Really, really Nice play from Stephano. Again.